Hello everyone and welcome to my video. I'm Carval and today I'm playing Yugioh Master Duel, and today we start with the sealed deities of the fabled realm. Gods of evil sealed away in another realm and starved of battle, spent their days in endless strife. Okay. Well, we have some story, and I know what the deck is like. At least I know some stuff of the deck. The sealed deities of the fabled realm. Behold the desolate landscape of an enclosed world. The night is indistinguishable from the day. Each is gloomy and dark. The air exhibits a clinging dampness, tinging with a sweet but foul smell like overripe fruit. This is the fabled realm, where the olden deities called the fabled reside. As I mentioned, separate from the rest of the world, it has been their prison since their defeat in a battle long ago. The fabled are not benevolent gods. They are evil deities of war. That is why they are sealed away. Forbidden from traveling to the outside world, what becomes of beings with such a surplus of time and power? For them, there was no answer but battle. They fought and defeated one another, gathering power and violently climbing the ranks within their tribe. The fabled realm is divided into 3 levels: the underworld, the roaring domain, and the divine domain. Access to the lower levels is restricted according to rank. And so, the underworlders are all desperately strove to reach the deepest stratum, the divine domain. But now, after centuries of infighting, changes to the established order have become rare. For generations there have reigned 3 kings. The first ranked fabled Valkyrus, the second ranked fabled Radeon, and the absolute deity fabled Leviathan reached the top to rule the overworld, the underworld. Then there are the fabled imps, who serve as familiars to the fabled and do their bidding. Their duties include passing messages between the fabled and looking after the fabled beasts among other errands. When their work is done, they gather together and as colleagues to exchange and share information. Well, that's what it may look like, but to be honest, it's just the grunts getting together to chatter and gossip. Ooh boy, another day, another grind. Looking after the fabled beasts of the underworld is a seriously tough job. Didn't Nozoji constrict you with his tail again? Whatever, I bet Ganashia trampled all over you again today. Ultra's bawling echoes all the way down to the roaring domain. They sent up a complaint. Not like we can do anything about it though. Isn't here Mitsuchi's grandchild? She's so preoccupied with returning to the divine domain. I wish she'd take a minute and cast a spell or something to quieten him down. Yeah. Say, who's your favorite king? It's gotta be Lord Leviathan, right? They say he's been at the very top since before we were even born. Ain't that amazing? Lord Leviathan? Huh? People say he's real strong, don't they? What about you? Who's your favorite? Mine's Lord Valkyros. That majestic appearance, he's got so much style. For me, it's Lord Radeon, hands down. How do I put it? He's just got it, you know? Got it? Got what, exactly? You know, he's spring with it. Practically overflowing. Anyway, he's amazingly amazing. Don't try to deny it. His power level is like pow. Yeah, sure. Speaking of amazingly amazing, just the other day, Raven was. Hey, what are you suddenly changing the topic for? The discussions always proceed in this manner. Previously, chit-chats without agreement, going round and round in circles. And this daily jabber always comes to an end in the same way, concluded with the exact phrase. Gee, I sure wish something interesting would happen around here. Indeed, the fabled imps are not the only ones to have this thought. Boredom is rife within the fabled realm, and all of its inhabitants have known it well for hundreds, nay, for thousands of years. Okay. And some practice. Learn the ins and outs of fabled decks. Yeah. Okay. Important is, yeah, they usually have effects that trigger when they are sent from the hand to the graveyard, but those are when effects, so they can miss timing. That's basically how the deck works. Well, at least many of them do. Okay, this one, for example, doesn't miss timing, but lots of them do. Yeah, like, you see, a when effect only works if the thing that had to happen to get that effect to trigger was the last thing that happened on the last chain. If at a when effect, if it wasn't the last thing, then you can't activate the effect. At if effects, it doesn't matter. You see, for example, I'll show you now. For example, this effect is an if effect. It has an if in the sentence, so it can't miss timing. If there wasn't if, but when instead, then it could miss the timing, and it would be important if it was the last thing on the chain before or not. So yeah. Okay, so first. Let's just got that. Okay. That's why I also often try to make sure that where I often check if an effect is a when effect or an if effect, because depending on that, I have to say, for example, yeah, if I can activate an if and a when effect, then I have to activate the when effect first in the chain, and then chain to that the if effect. Otherwise, it won't work. Okay, now I can synchro summon. Fabled Radeon. Okay, I can draw 2 cards. Then effect. They usually have effects that discard and then effects in the graveyard that can trigger. But yeah. I can summon another Radeon. Okay. Yeah. Interesting, the draw effect is not once per turn here, so you can use it whenever it is synchro summoned. About once per turn. So you see, a card can say, yeah, you can only use this effect of, for example, in this case, Fabled Raven once per turn. Then it is an effect that that you really can activate only once per turn per card name. If a card says once per turn, once per turn colon, then you can do that and that. Then you can use the effect once per copy, because you can have multiple copies of one card. So for a card to be hard once per turn, like you can activate this card with that name only once per turn, it has to actually mention that name in that sentence. And effects that lack both can be activated as often as you want. Okay. Okay. And Volcarus, okay. Not another one of those, okay. So yeah, this is also one of those combo decks. The thing is, yeah, that he probably needs lots of resources to actually do something in this. Okay. Interesting is there is a card in this deck that can negate effects infinitely. If you can manage to keep the amount of cards exactly the same as in your hand, exactly the same as the cards your opponent has in their hand. Okay, so what should I use in the first duel of the Fabled Gate? My own deck or the loner deck? But yeah, Sheldon, I wonder when you actually will learn Yu-Gi-Oh with me together then, and that we can actually play together. But yeah. Okay, own deck. Okay, and which deck should I use this time? Time Lords, Nephthys, Radiator Pure, Perform Raid Pure, PK Raid, or Perform Raid? Nephthys, okay. Josh chooses Nephthys. And I have to go second. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, they can also use dangers. So first, I will actually get this. Then I will use this to get this. Use that effect. Discard. Summon that. And effects. I'll take that. Okay, conductor. Okay, so Then we will summon that. Next effect. Then Yugioh. Use that. We got this. Okay, then this effect. Destroy that. Special. An effect. Now use that. We get another copy of that. And take back the ritual spell again. Then next, I will go for this. I have to get rid of the whole board if I want a bit better chance of defeating my opponent, or at least try not to give them too many resources. Okay, I guess I'll go for that. Fire Swordsman. Then that. Effect. Oh, interesting. I completely forgot this effect exists. Interesting. Goodbye. Okay. That could have helped them. Oh yeah. Yeah, I want more negates, so I'll go for that. Well, battle phase. Well, end phase. Actually, I will use this effect now to destroy it as well. That way they are left with nothing. And I can just summon it back. Effect. Alright. I'll just go for a game. GG! Okay. Well, time for the second duel. So, the loner duel. So, the most distinctive feature of fabled monsters is that many of them have effects related to your hand. Even though discarding your hand may seem counterproductive at first glance, there are lots of monsters like the fabled Cerberol that have effects that are activated by sending them from your hand to the graveyard. There are lots of unique synchro monsters that make perfect trump cards, like a fabled Radeon, whose effects becomes the more useful the fewer cards you have in your hand. Formulating tactics that make full use of these effects is the key to opening up a path to victory. So I guess I have an almost pure deck, right? Not easy. I remember especially one card from this deck, but it isn't in this deck. That was the fabled Ashen Veil. Lurie is actually a card that is used in Fiendsmith decks nowadays, because it is just a free extender. Then, let's go for it. Okay. Do I have effects here? Okay, Dark World Dealings. Okay. What could I actually add? Let's see. Activate the effects. Discard. Target. Oh, it's level 3. Okay, never mind. I added a wrong target, but it's okay. Now let's see what we can do. Could go for that. And that is the problem now. I can't do that. Okay. I think there was one monster that was really good in this deck. I think it was, yeah, Unicorn. Well, you and your opponent have the same number of cards in hand. Negate all cards and effects activated by your opponent, and if you do, destroy those cards. Okay. Do I even have a Stardust Dragon? Let's see. Okay, I'm confused. Why did they put this in my deck? I mean, okay, I can special summon a level 2 or lower tuner from my graveyard. Okay. And then go for 10. But they did. Why didn't they give me a Palooza? Let's do that. I have an idea. First, use these. Effect, draw. Then set this card. What does that do for us? At the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, you can send this card to the graveyard, special summon monsters from a graveyard whose levels equal 7, but their effects are negated. Okay. We only have one tuner. I could go for 6 to summon that. That probably isn't the best idea. I guess why not? Let's send something good, maybe. Not this one. Also used that one. Ah, okay. Now we can do that. Okay. You know what? Wait. What is that? Can target one fiend monster in your graveyard. Discard one card. Yeah, we can't discard right now. Let's see. Could be the biggest mistake of my life, but we'll see. Yeah. Okay, I can summon it to my side. Okay. Thank you. Oh, I just stole my opponent's monster. Okay. Is it destroyed in the end phase? Okay. We'll just keep that now. I don't know. Maybe it's okay like that. Not so good for me. They can do a lot, as it seems. So let's see. They have multiple tuners. Is the effect negated when it gets to my side already? I think so. So... Okay. What is... So they use that to summon it. And this... What is more dangerous? This is no once per turn. It could maybe do more damage. So, let's take that. Wait. Okay, I stole the target. So it's okay. They have nothing left. That's good. Okay, let's see. So I can special summon my card? Okay. Not this. Oh, this is crazy. And then destroy that. Discard. Effect. Oh, I can draw cards. Okay. What could I summon that would help me now? The field spell. When this card is activated, you can send one failed monster from your deck to your graveyard. Okay. Target one failed monster in your graveyard, discard 2 cards. If you do, add that monster to your hand. Yeah, I don't have that many, but okay. This card is in your hand. Okay, yeah. That doesn't help. Also not. Yeah, let's send that, because why not? Can I get Fabled Unicorn? That would be great. That won't happen. A level 2 or lower tuner. Yeah, we only have tuners right now. That is a little issue. But I can get some protection. So let's get this and this. Battle phase. Attack. 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 So, now get your follow-up. I guess. Let's see. Anything I can do? Not really? Okay. To destroy it. Nope. How often can I use the protection? What does that have? This card is in your graveyard. No thanks. You know what? What does that do? This card is in your graveyard. Okay. They can't do anything. Okay. Oh. Okay. Funny, I can get it. I'll take that. Thank you for your donation. Oh, okay. They have 2 tuners. Oh, I'm so sorry for you. I won't activate this, I'm not stupid. Attack. Attack. GG. Okay. Here we go again. With another win. Yes! Alright, but yeah, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then please like and subscribe. Also check out the other playthroughs on my channel if you want to watch more. In the description you find a link to a Linktree where you can find all the profiles linked to this channel, including the Twitch channel where you can watch me stream live, and also the polls where you can vote for the next games I'll play, and the players I use on the next eFootball stream. And if you have any wishes, questions or feedback, then write it in the comments and I'll make sure to read and reply, and I hope to see you next time again. Have a great time, bye bye.